Hi, everyone. I'm Maeve. This week in my yoga class, my public in-person yoga classes, I've been working on baby grasshopper. And this morning I got a message from one of my students. Good morning, she said. She was laying in bed last night and she was mulling over why she wasn't able to do baby grasshopper in class yesterday. And she got out of bed and she did it because she got her brain around it. And this is something I keep saying is that I don't think this pose is as hard as it might present. It's more about getting your brain around the position, getting your body comfortable in the position. So we're going to do like a quick little flow to get the hips ready, the shoulders ready to do baby grasshopper. And I want you to just stay open to it. I don't usually talk this much before class, but I want you to understand what my goal is here. This isn't like a full practice. This is a little tutorial for baby grasshopper, in concept harder than in practice, in my opinion. Okay, down dog. We'll get a little bit warm so that the body is ready. We'll bring the awareness to the breath so that the mind is ready. Grab the floor with your hands, grab the floor with your feet, and then everything rises from that foundation. Take your feet a bit wider and shorten your dog. Take your left hand to your right leg and just a gentle twist through. Notice if you swing off to the right with the hips, keep pressing back pretty much equally with your heels, with your hips, with your legs. Release this. Go right to the other side. Release your hand. Press back. Walk your hands back to your feet. Malasana. Drop your hips. I just got stuffed up in that down dog. I don't know what happened. It just was like, boom, you're going to be stuffed up. Joy. Little rock side to side. Did I say I was Maeve? I'm Maeve. It's good to meet you if you're here for the first time. Release your hands down. Keep your heels heavy. Walk back up. Downward facing dog. You can bring your feet back in a little closer if it feels good. If you like them wide, go for it. Inhale your right leg back. Lift up high into the left toes. Get as much lift and extension as you can. If it feels good, you'll bend that right knee. Reach back up. Right foot top of the mat. Inhale, circle this right arm around. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time to straighten and bend. Take your left hand further forward. You can slide this right foot back a little bit. Turn all your toes to the right. Let your hip drop down. You can even get this shoulder to kind of take some of the weight. Let it shrug up a little bit. This feels really good to me, and we don't do it a lot because we're always like pulling the shoulders down and back, right? When we're in like cobra and up dog. If this feels good, go for it. Like, it feels so good to me. Okay, we're gonna push into the feet. Hips rise up. Reach overhead. Really press this right foot firmly down. Don't lose this piece because that's going to give you so much good hip work on this right hip. Another inhale. We're going to come back down and you're going to slide this right foot even closer in. You're going to reach forward with the right arm and bring your right tricep to the shin of your right leg, and then reach the right arm over toward that left foot. Now this will be, if you can grab this foot. This will be the connection of baby grasshopper. We're just going to have the hips up and we're going to have this arm in chaturanga. So with the hip down, let's practice this chaturanga arm. Bring the arm in relatively close, bend the elbow, lift the front of the shoulder. You don't have to have your foot, you can still be here. And just practicing getting the chest to come forward a bit. Really nice. One more inhale. Push up, release, bring your hands around, step back to plank. Breath in and plank, chaturanga or the floor, your choice. Cobra or up dog, inhale. And actually, Yeah, no, cobra or up dog, and then down dog. And I'll do something on the next round, so I'll talk you into it a little bit better. Inhale, left leg stretches back, lift high into those right toes to get really expansive. You can bend the knee if it's nice. Stretch back, step the left foot forward. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, release the hand. Straighten the front leg. Rebend. Circle. Straighten. And bend. 3 more on your own. Anytime I tell you to do something on your own like this, I always forget to count because I'm like happily in. So this might be an extra one. It might not. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to take the right hand further forward, slide that left foot back a bit, turn all the toes to the left. And then I'm giving you a back view just for a moment. If it feels good, let yourself kind of sink into this shoulder. That to me feels heavenly. All right, pushing down, lifting up. I'm going to flip around so you stay where you are. Hello. Releasing down. Good. We're going to slide this foot back a little bit further. Okay, so this is important. The reason my client, friend, student couldn't get into baby grasshopper was she had her arm on the wrong side. Your shoulder has to be to the inside of your knee. I'm going to say that again because I said it about 1,000 times, but it's positional, right? So your shoulder is this is the inside of the knee, and then we reach. Good. And then we'll bring this arm in closer, and we'll find chaturanga in the right arm. To any degree, it's just a little bend of the elbow, a little lift of the shoulder, a stretch of the heart forward. We're going to rise up, unravel, release all that. Come around to plank. Stay in plank. And then just kind of shift forward. You can flip or roll over your toes. And we're going to take kind of like a sloppy up dog, meaning like we're kind of dumping into the shoulders because I think it feels so good. We wouldn't want to live here, but it feels really nice. And it's not really up dog. My thighs, because I've dropped down, have kind of rested into the floor. And then push away, strong, downward facing dog. Pause here and breathe. Walk your feet to your hands. Lengthen halfway with your inhale and bow with your exhale. Rise all the way up. Inhale. Hands into your heart. Exhale. A couple sun salutes just to kind of get some heat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bow. Halfway. Inhale. Chaturanga or plank lowering. Exhale. Inhale. Open and rise. Any back bend you like. Down dog. Exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Look at your hands, feet to your hands. Halfway. Bow down. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Again, inhale. Reach up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Lift. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway. Fold down. Rise, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Right knee lifts up. Cross your ankle to your thigh. Shift your hips back. Bend your elbows. Broaden across your chest. Rise up, inhale. And switch sides. Left ankle to right. Sink and pull back. We're going to do that one more time each side. Inhale, rise up. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, lift. Down dog, exhale. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Right foot comes forward, exhale. Left knee down, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Straighten the front leg, shift your hips back. Come back forward. Left hand reaches forward, toes turn to the right, sink down. Rise up. Bring the hand around, half moon on the right side, lifting off. Really good. Malasana. So we're just going to try to hit our hips from a few different directions to get them warmed up enough that we might be able to execute. One more inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale, chaturanga. Rise, down dog. Left leg back. Step your foot forward. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Come forward, turn the toes, sink down. Lift up. Come around. Half moon. I have no idea why my Alexa's talking to me right now. Ay, ay, ay. Malasana. Rise all the way up. Press, press, press. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Just pause. Enjoy a couple of breaths. Very nice work. Inhale, reach up. Pick up the right knee. Curtsy behind. Drop the knee out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands over to the right. Good. You can literally sit your butt down. We're just practicing the arm here. So left arm comes to the front of the shin. We're going to kick the right foot out. Reach for your foot. Bend your elbow. Lean in. So this is like seated baby grasshopper. Your booty is down. And then release the foot. Now, if you couldn't get your foot, there's a good chance that you won't be able to get your foot in baby grasshopper. So that might be your sticking point. If you can't, it's okay. It's okay. But I want to make sure that it's not the concept that's eluding you. All right, we're going to push off. Whee! Standing splits. Take that right leg up. And then bring the feet down. Or the foot down. Rise all the way up. Left knee is going to lift up. That was not pretty, but it's where I want you to go. We're going to come down into this little curtsy, this squat. Rise up and down. So we also have to get comfortable being like pretty low in here, right? So that also dictates the ability. We're going to bring it down, sit down, hands to the left side of the right leg. So this is the inside. I know I'm being super dramatic, but this is what everyone does. And then they're can't figure out how to get there, right? You got to be on this side. It's not going to work if you're not on this side. Extend the left leg. Right arm cuts in front. See if you can catch the foot, bring the hand in closer, and find that chaturanga arm on the left arm. Release that. Unravel. Standing splits. Bring your foot down. Rise all the way up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Rise. Inhale. Exhale. Bow. Halfway inhale. Right foot's going to step about halfway back. Your right knee is going to come down to the floor. We're taking your left foot wider to the left. Okay, this is a different view. It's a different view, right? Side view. My arms are on the right side of my left leg. I'm not trying to be condescending, by the way. I'm trying to be very specific. This is like a game of Twister. Right hand, red. And if you're like, you're on green, it's not going to work. Red. I mean, Twister, you're trying to get squeezed out, right? We're trying to make this work. I'm turning toward you. You're here. Excuse me. We're going to take the right foot. We're going to bring it over to the left. We're going to bend the left knee. You can hover here. You can bend both of your knees. Find the foot if you can. And then push and lift. And here we are. La-di-da. You can sit back down, come through center. You're still at the top of your mat. I just changed directions. You can move this way too if you want. Baddha Konasana. Just give it a break. Just give it a break. Good. Lift up. Chair. Forward fold. Halfway up. Left foot steps back. A little bit less. So just about halfway. Bring your hands to the left. Walk your right foot to the right. I'm going to stay going this way this time. Hopefully it will help. We'll find out. Your left arm is going to be strong. It is finding chaturanga, but not yet. You're going to take this right arm over to the right. You're going to step your left foot over. Maybe you just catch that foot and you're across. And now I've got chaturanga in the left arm. And if you need to do this with your hip down, do it with your hip down until you feel pretty confident there. And then release that and bring it through center, Baddha Konasana. So listen, that's all we're going to do today. Little tutorial. We're going to do a second part. Look for it. Second part, Grasshopper tutorial. And then we're going to do a full practice that's going to kind of really, hopefully bring it home. But these little snippets are like shorter. You can get your brain around it. It's not so exhausting mentally. Good. Release that. Cross your shins. Sit tall. Let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs. Just take this moment. Let it settle in. If this didn't work today, don't worry. It's a practice. It takes a few hits. We do so many things in this practice as far as the asana, the breath work, the quieting the mind in high repetition. And then we have these like fun little poses that we only see once every 3 months or something, right? So this is intended as a way for you to really feel it, grasp it, let it feel good. Right now in this moment, let it settle into your body, whether you got it or not.